get your beers ready for the weekend with Lasse.
And Martin.
Today we have beers, but we have bottle vs can.
Yeah, wedges on a can and a bottle to
Yes.
see if there's any difference or if it's the same.
Yeah. This has like I think it's 2 weeks between the brews, so they
Yep.
pretty much brew the same time because this is best before 17th of March. This is best before 9th of April.
Yeah.
So they're pretty
So
close in freshness.
yeah. So they shouldn't be on that. Then it's yeah
Yep.
going to be on the bottle or the can.
So
Oh,
I'll open this.
pouring.
So yeah, best is at 7%, but that's not really the point. The point is to see the difference between a bottle beard and a can beard. And I use the same glass to get the same profile,
Yeah.
hopefully.
I pour exactly the same amount as well.
I did not. I would say color wise, same.
Yeah,
Exactly
same,
same.
really same. Yeah, I got a bit more head on my can than I
Same?
did on my bottle. Mm. I felt like I poured it, but yeah, I think that's because of the opening on the can
Yeah,
makes
that
it.
might be. But
Yeah.
yeah, I also got more head on the can, but I poured a bit harder at the end because I really didn't have a head before I started pouring a bit harder. But
Oh.
yeah, let's get the aromas. Bottle. Both are served at the same temperature.
Yeah. I feel like the can is a bit more aroma coming out.
I feel the bottle has a bit more, but this has a bit more head, so maybe it's blocking a bit of the.
No, but head should bring forth a bit.
You know.
It's pretty. It is almost similar. It's really hard to tell any difference.
I feel the can is a bit weaker, maybe a
Yeah,
bit
I
more
have a different
metallic.
opinion that this is my can. I feel like this tastes a bit more, or uh,
It's pretty similar. It's not
yeah,
a
it's
lot
flowery.
different.
It is bittery. It is hoppy.
Yeah, since you feel it's the other way than me, so it's probably the same.
Same. Yeah, yeah.
Human errors and yeah. So
Mm.
we will try the bottle first.
Yeah, the bottle one.
Mm,
Mm.
nice, piney, grapey, and bitter.
Yeah, nice. It's a good West Coast.
Yeah, and pretty fresh taste
Yeah.
to it. The canned one. Hmm,
Hmm.
I felt when I drank the bottle one,
Yeah.
it gave a bit more flavor. But
Yeah.
it's 2 weeks difference. Might be some there, but then I took one more sip from the can and then went back to the bottle,
Yeah.
and then I got the same feeling.
Yeah. Same thing. I probably kind of feel like this can one is a bit more refreshing
Mm.
than the bottle.
Yeah, but
Like it's more bubbles.
if you take the can now and then you go straight over to the bottle, it felt like when you took the bottle first, it had more flavor, but now you took the can first, and now it has more flavor than the bottle one. But maybe because you still have the flavor from before.
No, that was not what I was saying.
Mm.
That was what you were saying. I was saying
Yeah,
it
yeah, but
feel more
I'm
refreshing,
I'm
like
I'm
it
just
has
asking you
more
if you have
carbonation.
have
Oh.
have the same.
No, they taste basically identical.
Yeah.
I just feel like this is more lively when it comes to the carbonation. Not by much at all, but
How
slightly.
is your head? I
You have
feel
to ask my wife about that one.
no. I need to ask you about how's.
Dude, I'm drinking at the same tempo from the both of them.
Yeah, almost. But I don't think it's so much different.
Look,
Maybe not at all.
yeah,
The head is a bit more thicker on this, but it might
yeah,
be the cleanness of
Uh,
the glass and stuff like that.
yeah. That depends as well. But the foam, the head has a lot more,
Bubbles?
yeah, bubbles, but they're not as dense in the bottle one. They're denser here.
Yeah, yeah. The
But that
same.
might be the glass, the
No, but
cleanliness.
that's it's the same with
Um,
mine. The
yeah, yeah.
but
So I feel like it's slightly more carbonation in the can.
yeah, they might do a different carbonation because it's a smaller can,
Mm,
so it might have something to do with it. But I I think these are pretty fresh. They are brewed not so long ago,
yeah,
and cause is there 1 year shelf life on this that they put on like standard?
yeah, I think so.
So these are just about a month,
Mm,
but I think this after a year comparing to this after a year, I think the can will taste better because light will
penetrate the bottle.
yeah, and not the can.
Yeah, light can't penetrate the can.
But I'm a bit biased. I like this one, but it's because it's a bottle and it's a cool bottle.
Yeah, I like the bottle
But
just because
the
it's
price.
cool.
Uh, can you look up on the can? Is
Yeah,
the same price per liter?
yeah, I can
That
do
will
that.
be interesting. I will find
Uh,
the bottle
yeah,
one.
yeah, I can do both at the same time. Why is normal light price? It is both are 159, but it's a few cents, so to say,
Okay.
difference. 159.09 on the can and 159.87 on the bottle.
Okay, so it's the same price then.
So same value,
But
for both of them.
yep, and I don't know. Now we're talking just about kin, but I don't know if they're moving over to this and away from this.
Yeah, but this was brewed after
Yeah,
this.
but they're making a shift. We're seeing kin
Yeah.
pills, so yeah. But I don't really feel any quality difference.
No.
And that will also say something about the brewing, because it's different batch as well, so it might affect the taste as well. So it's
Yeah.
really hard to compare it, but I don't
Yeah.
see any difference.
I wouldn't say there are any difference. So, if you're wondering, you some the Winnable pool has both of them side by side. Just go with what you feel.
Yeah, you feel
Yeah.
for a big bottle or a small can.
Yeah. Easy for transporting, much cooler looking.
Yeah, but
But the can art is really cool on this one though.
yeah, it is, and it is, and I think people are preferring bottles or cans, but I think it's better for the environment because it's less weight.
Yeah.
So more and more are switching over to cans, but I don't think it will affect the taste at all.
No, no.
And
People who say they taste metallic out of can, you don't. You really don't. Maybe if you drink from straight from it, but
yeah,
that's your lip, tongue touching it, not the stuff inside.
yep. So there you have it. We didn't
Yes.
find any big difference
No.
between the can and the bottle. So
No.
there you have it. Thank you for
Oh,
watching.
and
Oh,
the score for this one is a solid 9 from me.
yep, same. It's a really good West Coast. I like it. So thank you
Yep.
for watching and see you
See
next
you
time.
next time. Så da var det lang.